Hey everybody, my name is Shawn Powell, and I have done a bunch of YouTube videos for Exitus Elite. I've been with them since August the 1st of 2016. I am probably the biggest fan, biggest cheerleader. I know I've got more videos, over 300 for the company itself in the last, going on 6 years now. So today, in the last couple of days, I've been a little quiet. I put out a lot of videos recently, but I wanted to do something new for us for 2022 coming up. Paul Stevenson had added brand new pages into the system. So if you don't know what Exitus Elite is, it's a one-up system where the first one's a pass-up at your highest level. We got a 100, a 250, to 500, a G1000, G2000 are the levels, and the upper levels give you the lower levels that come with it. Now, what I'm going to be mainly covering in this video is actually going to be talking about the pages we have, plus the bonuses I'm going to be giving you myself for joining our team, and the same bonuses that you can give out to your downline as well. So I'm going to be showing you some training we have. I put your first member in for you at the G1000 and the G2000 in this business. I have been doing that longer than anybody in the entire company. As a matter of fact, I date all the way back to 2016 doing this. You can go back and find my videos where I'm actually doing it for my downline. And I think it's one of the biggest gifts I can give to my downline. So, in other words, even though this is a one-up system where the first one's a pass-up, I'm literally taking care of that for you by supplying that pass-up in place so that every person you put in will be your person and your commission, so you don't wind up doing a pass-up. Though your downline, you will continue to make pass-ups from your downline. I'm literally sacrificing that myself, losing money in the future potentially, just so I could take care of that for you. It's one of the biggest gifts I can give to my downline, and I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things about a one-up system. Now, Exitus Elite is a 7-year-old business, y'all. The owner, Paul Stevenson, is absolutely incredible. The best owner I have ever seen in a businesses, and I've been in some good businesses where the owners were really good, but just Paul is next level in my opinion. I've never seen anybody manage or care about the people the way that he does, okay? Now, with that being said, Exitus Elite is a training series. It teaches you how to do online business, but at the same time, every page that we have, not just the training itself, but all the pages inside of Exitus Elite itself are extremely high quality. This is one of the capture pages right here. It's called We've Cracked the Code. It's a beautiful page, and a lot of these are interactive pages itself. I'll show you my favorite one is this one right here. Let me refresh this for you. Been up for a few minutes. And over the years, y'all, this has kind of sort of become my go-to as far as the pages itself inside of Exitus Elite. So I'd like for you to take a look at this if you like. You can click down below. The number one thing you're going to see, and I think everybody acknowledges with Exitus Elite, is the term quality always seems to come to mind. Imagine somebody taking this much time to make a video like this. Well, imagine what the rest of the system is actually going to be like. You see what I'm saying? So Exitus Elite is an awesome 90% of people come in at G1000 or 2000, 7-year-old business. So I've never seen ratios like that. So this can be life-changing income, and it's just real income. Let me show you this, y'all. This is, I blew this up real high so you can see this in the background. I know a lot of times my print's real small, but it has, you have made some money. Here's Exitus Elite right here. I have got a bunch of them right here, y'all. But if you notice right here, there is one, this part right here, that is literally $4,000 I made in about, I think it was about 3 hours time. That's inside this business. And this was even before the G2000 was even available to us. So that's something that's came out in the last year that's helped us increase more income. Somebody in our Facebook group, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but somebody has already made, I think, $6,000 or $8,000 in a week's time last week. So this is a perfect time to be coming into this business and making life-changing income, y'all. Now, here are the gifts I'm going to give you. First of all, let me show you this. Real important. Y'all, you can scroll for days and days. You're going to see pictures of me and my girlfriend, me and my son, me out and about. Usually things in my life that's going on right now at that time. If we're out on vacation in Florida like here, or if we're out, we bought a brand new little Cadillac SUV recently. We were looking at different ones at this time right here. So I almost can tell you the story. Here's our new pontoon boat we were out and about at. So you can go back and look. But notice all these Exitus Elite videos, y'all. They go back here a long ways. I have one or two for treadmills, and that's about it, y'all. So understand, I'm not somebody that's just going to jump in and jump out and be one of those people trying to bait you for, hey, there's the new business right here. I made money off of you. Now it's time to go get this, like I've seen so many leaders do. I don't join a business unless I believe in it. And I can tell you, I can sit down and mash record and smile from ear to ear with Exitus Elite like there's no end in sight, y'all. So here's the brand new sales page that I have created. And anybody that comes into my team underneath me, you do not have to use this, but I am going to provide you with a page almost identical to this because most of y'all are not going to want to give up that what do you call it? Your first, pass up per se from your downline. I will reword this right here. I've got another one that's that I just need to put in right here, and that'll be done. But Exitus Elite right up here, it looks really good. It has life-changing income up here at the top. I know you probably can't see it from that blue thingy up there at the top, but I took a lot of time to create this. It has clouds showing through this. Why I've got clouds back here. Got all these colors to match. It's a pretty looking page. So I put your first member in for you, plus you get my private 3-generation bonus training at the G1000 and the G2000, okay? Now, the reason why I'm only doing those 2 levels is I've got a 20-to-1 ratio of people come to G1000 or higher compared to the 100 to 250 and 500 altogether. So it'd be really, if somebody came to G100, it may be a year before I get another one, to be honest, y'all. So I would rather be where you're at, where the money's at, where most of the people that's coming in this business are making this $1,000, $2,000 commissions. I actually consider Exitus Elite $1,000, $2,000 business. It just is. That's what it is, y'all. And if it wasn't, if it was a $250 or $500 business, I have no problem telling you that. It's just I'd hate for you not to know this is where the money's at, okay? So what is my 3-generation bonus, y'all? Let me show you this, y'all. My 3-generation bonus training is me and 2 other 6-figure earners that absolutely love one-up systems. The reason I put this together is Generation 1 is Miss Adriana because it's the way she made it. It shows what maybe she's teaching you on Instagram or maybe Craigslist or something like that. It's her way of making it. So it gives you a different perspective per se. Even though we have a lot of things in common between my Generation 1 and Kelly and Jonathan Generation 2, we still have a lot of things that are different. It's the way that we made it. You see what I'm saying? So in my opinion, I think it's really good not only to have all the training itself that's in the back and side of Exitus Elite, but for you to also have 3 different leaders that are free from a job, 6-figure earners that love one-up systems showing you how they do it. So I decided to make for my own team. Now here's the beautiful thing. When you get members to come in, you can give them to this to them as well, just like you have personally created it. So I want you to give this thing out like candy to anybody that's inside of your business to help you do that. Now let me show you this. Generation 1 is is Miss Adriana. Kelly and Jonathan's Generation 2. There's your own full page right here. Generation 3 is this one. Now Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. I think y'all should give this out to anybody and everybody that wants it. This is showing how to copy and paste, add locations, y'all, headlines. A lot of people want to know what to put up there. So if you didn't copy this 100%, but you get ideas from it, man, look how many there are. No, that's just the headlines. Here's the ad bodies. People want to know what to type in. So I've already modded these to say for, $1,000 or $2,000 businesses, things of that nature. So already in there. But these are, again, perfect because all you got to do is literally just copy and paste. It's not a picture, it is text. So you can copy this down yourself right here, y'all. And here's Craigslist Scripts. Here's some artwork that I've created using some, different one-up systems and stuff like that for artwork. You're more than welcome to use this. If you come into our team, y'all, you're more than welcome to use any artwork that I have created for any reason, whatever that may be. So that's just one of the things I like to give out to my team as well. I've got 19 videos down here in the training also. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move a little bit quicker. I'm going to show you this down here. I'm going to stretch this out so you can see the artwork up here and me explain everything for you. After you sign up, I'll personally congratulate and welcome you into our 5,000 plus member Facebook group. You'll see me and many leaders making upwards 5K plus a week. I hit the leaderboards in my first 3 days alone. 20,000 plus first week is actually what I made inside this business. You could go all the way back. I made over $40,000 in the first 30 days I came into this business. And many of my downline made their first commissions in the very first 24 hours. So here's a little bit of information I thought would be really good. It's really well done. The graphics on it's really nice. Exitus Elite bonus 3-generation bonus training. My massive team bonus. All packages give you my private 3-generation bonus training. And look right here, y'all. I have actually made this. I put Earth up here, and I put some really strong bullet points. That's why I got these little blue dots up here. So we're going to go over the bullet points for this business, okay? Now, again, this is duplicatable. This is what you're going to be given from me. Now, if you're in Power Elite Systems, you can take this, take the share code, edit it, put your videos in, whatever you like to do. That's entirely up to you. You're more than welcome to mod and edit, these pages. Anything that helps you to make money is a win, in my opinion, okay? So, number one, we have the best comp plan ever. Awesome one up. I will stand to that to this day. People have copied Exitus Elite. As a matter of fact, copy the entire page where there was nothing different and just put, change Exitus Elite out to their name. The good part is, I guess, is they know how good of a business is. I've talked to Paul Stevenson about it at times where it kind of irritates them on the phone, but people are looking to copy something, and the best part is one-up systems don't go out of business, y'all. So this is really good. Ridiculously low admin fee. What does that mean, y'all? Is the fact that when you come into Exitus Elite, we make 100%. Hold on. We make 100% commissions on every commission that we make, right? So every time I get one of these emails like over here saying, Shawn, you have made money, and I log into my back office, y'all, I am literally going to be getting 100% commissions. So the admin fee itself is what the company makes. Now, what's that company going to, what's it actually paying for? It's going to pay for the webinars we have, the emails that are written and rewritten and updated and stuff of that nature, the updates to the web pages itself, the sales pages, the VSL video. I'm going to show all this stuff to you in just a minute, y'all. And we're talking about access to Paul Stevenson and his son Jacob, as well. The Facebook group, everything, y'all. But the quality itself, to me, in my opinion, is what really makes Exitus Elite stand out from the other things. So the admin fee, y'all, to be honest, it's so rinky-dink compared to the money that we make. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even worry about it. To me, it's a really low admin fee. We get paid immediately 100% commissions every time. It's been like that for a long time. I love that. Some one-up systems don't even get paid like that. We get to pick how we want to get paid. We have sales, so we get to pick how we want to get paid. Let me show you that 2 seconds here, y'all. I have got a page. If I can find it, here you go. So in the back office, we literally go down and pick how you want to get paid. If one of these options ain't even up there, and believe me when I'm saying, all you have to do is, like, if you got to cash out an account, you just go here and put in right there. So they click this button, and it's going to tell them the information so that they know who to send it to. Once they send it, they mash a button, and then you get an email saying you just got paid. Log in, check to make sure you got paid, and then you log in inside of Exitus Elite and say, yes, I got paid, and then they're unlocked. It's really simple. So if you don't have something up here that you like, which we add stuff here on a regular basis, here's others that you can go into and put that as an option. So whatever you pick is what they're going to see, and the rest of these are taken off. But I just like to show you that the options that we give is really your choice on how we actually decide to get paid. All right. We have sales pages, the entire system for every level. So you don't have to come at G1000, G2000 to get the sales pages. Use the same ones. We got a whole bunch of really nice ones that's in the back office, and they do get updated on, ever so often. So these are really good pages. But quality is, once again, one of the biggest things that come to mind. We have capture pages that collect emails for you. So that's really nice because when somebody comes through, I can literally go back right now and tell you the very first person that came through the system on, August the 1st of 2016. Were they active? Was it a lead that turned into a member? Did they upgrade? And, such, all this information is available in the back office. It's just a really good system itself. We have capture pages collect emails for you. Okay. Once you have their email, obviously you can, send emails to them or whatever you like to do, add them to your list or whatever, but all that's available to you in the back office. You can completely run your business with your phone. Absolutely, y'all. All these pages that I just showed you look really good on your phone itself, but, once you've paid and you got everything in there, you can literally take a few minutes, put up your merchants, and then start getting out to people, and your phone could do that just as good as anything. Would I suggest a laptop? Yes, I would. But if I was gone for 2 weeks, we got a boat, and sometimes I go stay there, and I didn't want to bring my laptop, and I just wanted to use my phone, and I was running this business, it would be no problem. I can tell you that, absolutely no problem. We have autoresponder emails that are effective. Now, what it means is Paul Stevenson, he really takes a lot of time and observes how people are, how Yahoo is working, how Gmail is working, how Hotmail is working. Don't ever use Hotmail. It's a hot mess. Is actually what I actually call Hotmail. But almost every time I talk to him on the phone, he's so in touch with that. That's usually one of the conversations we have, are usually talking about emails themselves. So when you're sending out from a company tens of thousands of emails, you want as much deliverability as possible. So Paul Stevenson will actually write and update the emails when he sees fit so that he can help people. So obviously, to help these people out. Now, actually, I'm not as really, autoresponder emails are good. They're really good. But in my opinion, it's more about a reminder than anything so that people can remember that they saw something. So I actually call them auto reminders just about as much as I call them autoresponders, to be honest. But that's what they kind of serve. We have weekly webinars on Wednesdays for members and or leads that are awesome. Now, the reason I say for members and or leads, sometimes we'll have a webinar so that the members, send your leads here and listen to the owner of the company give a presentation, tell you what he thinks, let these people see this man knows what he's talking about. He's been doing online business for 30 years. And then but majority of the time, they are actually for the members themselves. And a lot of times, Paul is looking at new ways of getting out to people. He wants to add either some new training, or he's found something, that maybe some kind of bot system or whatever. And if you want to do it, if you don't want to do it, it's great. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is, Paul is trying to give you options. And he'll have the owner of the company that does the bot come in and do an interview with him and something like that. And then at the end of the webinar, he literally will have question time where he'll go through everybody's questions, and either he'll answer or the person did the interview itself that he interviewed. So it is an awesome quality time for you to connect with the owner, with other members, see what's coming. And often Paul would ask questions like, do we really want to do this? We went at the G2000 not long ago. We had a webinar where Paul asked us, do we want to do the G2000? It wasn't something he just says, hey, y'all, here it is, and this is it. Usually, most of the time, he's going to ask us, what do we think, so he can get feedback before we ever do it. So, awesome time to be connecting, and these are on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock Eastern time. We have an awesome back office, access to leads and member information. Kind of hit up on that a few minutes ago. I could go in my back office, see if they put their phone number there. Usually when somebody joins and pays, they're going to put their phone number. So I have access to their phone number. I have access to their email. I have access to see and are they an active member right now? Are they upgraded? Have they upgraded? Things of that nature. So all that is right there in front of me. So that's really, really sweet. Okay. So on this side, and again, y'all, this is just a web page I created, so you don't know where this is coming from. This is it. Okay. We have lower and upper levels from $100 to $2,000 commissions. Now, I want you to understand, if you come in at the $100 level, and this company has a 90% chance that they're going to come in at G1000 or higher, the G2000, that means that you'll make $100 and the other $900 or $1,900 is going to be an override to someone else. So please understand, y'all, if everybody's coming at these low levels, and I have seen some one-up and double-up systems where the low ones did really good, this just isn't one of them, y'all. This is where I think the quality and people knowing that Paul Stevenson really backs his system the way he does, it just kind of brings you a sharper list into this business. I know I've never had a business where I felt like the people were as sharp as they are in this one. And I have heard me and other members in YouTube or whatever say that on a regular basis. Okay, so I would highly suggest G1000, G2000 for sure. Upper gives you the lower levels, commissions, training, and overrides. So if you came in the let's say G2000, the G1000, all the training, all the commissions are going to come from that. The G500, same thing. The 250 and the 100, every bit of that's going to be yours. So you unlock everything at the G2000. So it's a really sweet thing to have. But again, not only are you getting the commissions for people to come in, and the training, but you're also going to get them overrides. So if you came at G2000 and the person below you that you recently come in only came at G1000, which is a sweet spot, and their downline went to G2000, you're literally looking at them making 1,000 and you making the other 1,000 because you're next in line. You do not want to give away, I don't know how many $1,000 commissions it would take, but it would make me sick to my stomach. I can tell you that. So I am all in inside this business, and I honestly believe anybody that really wants to change their life, that's what you need to do. You need to be all in. If you believe in your business, man, why would you expect your downline to do something that you ain't even yourself done? That's something to think about right there. Okay. The company never holds our money ever. So that's a lot, I think, to do with why Exitus Elite is so successful. Is because the company doesn't pay us. And by doing so, it takes all the stress off of Exitus Elite and Paul Stevenson, because if they, let's say FTC or SEC or looks in this business, and I'm sure they have, they're going to realize the company's not holding their money. There's no chance of it saying, oh, we're going to pay back 5%, we're going to hold the rest of it, and blah, 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 like so many other companies have done over the years. Y'all, that's why I'm here at Exitus Elite, because I was tired of seeing owners and businesses making bad decisions. It was even shady. It made me wonder if this person can even be trusted. And they say, seeing them shut the place down or the SEC or whatever, and I'm hurt and my downline's hurt. Once I came into Exitus Elite, I knew that I didn't have to worry about Paul Stevenson because they don't pay us. They're not holding our money. We're not waiting on PayPal to say if they're okay to pay us money and stuff like you see in the past. We literally are getting paid immediately, and we pick how we want to get paid. So once we're paid, we unlock them and they're good to go. And they've got the training and they have access to the license so they can do the same, y'all. And believe me, people are going to want to make $1,000, $2,000 sales inside this business. That's a big one right here, though, y'all. This is worldwide. If they can pay you, they can do this business. Absolutely. I've had people from Asia. I had more people from the UK my first year than I did from the United States. People in the UK really love this business, but Paul Stevenson's from the UK as well. It might have something to do with it, but I have had a lot of sales inside this company. Okay, let's see. Most quality system I have ever used. I will flat out tell you that. I've seen other leaders that have said the same thing. I've watched a couple of videos, even recently. And here's the beautiful thing, y'all. Even though I am one of the big leaders inside the company, and I've been one since 2016, I'm not the only one. So there's several leaders that have been doing this business for a long time, and we're still here for a reason. And that should tell you something right by itself, y'all. This is an awesome business, okay? Let's see, most quality system, absolutely. We have an awesome leaderboard. This helps push you and lets you and your downline see the money that is being made here. What I think the leaderboard also shows is how many people are getting paid at the 1,000, 2,000 level compared to that 100 and that 200. So, because sometimes you can look at leaderboards and they'll show as many as you can show, those places. But you look over here in the 100 level and there's only like 2 or 3 people. So it lets you know out the whole company how many people are actually going where. And it's amazing to see how many people are doing the $1,000, $2,000 commissions. It's absolutely incredible, okay? We have an awesome leaderboard, blah, blah, blah. There's money to be made here. I do believe that. I am often number 1, number 2 on the leaderboards, but I really don't check it a whole lot, to be honest. This has literally a word for word copy and paste. That's kind of what I was doing earlier when I did my, showing you that copy and paste, because so many people wanted to know exactly what to type in and put here and stuff like that. So I've done that because so many people asked for that over the years. But the training itself, y'all, and this is going to be true with any system, I'm going to straight up tell you, got a lot of good training here. But do you need to learn all of it? No, you really don't. What I'm saying is, do you have to read an entire dictionary to look up a word? Do you really need to have to read an entire encyclopedia just to look up one thing? You see what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, try to do your training sort of the same way. Pick your way that you want to get out to people. Know the way that you're going to focus and master that. Think of all the elements that go with it, and then you hit your training. You hit my training. You hit the training that we have here, and if that doesn't suffice enough for you, then you hit YouTube. You hit Google. You hit whatever you got to hit, and then you become a beast and a beacon in your, in your business for that business. And that's what's going to make the difference, y'all. Okay? We have access to the owner Okay, I have literally a word for it. Yeah, no gray area training. It's really good. Okay, we have access to the owner directly and support team manager. Now, what it means is Paul Stevenson is the owner. I've seen him call people so many times. Brand new people pop into Facebook group saying, "Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I've been on the phone for an hour." Or I've seen a YouTube video not too long ago where one of the new members had his whole team there, and Paul was there answering questions, and they had it on like some kind of Zoom or something. The man cares about his members more than anybody else. To the point I've seen him shoot himself in the foot just so because he thought that it's what the newest members would need. Sometimes shooting himself in the foot, making less money from the company because he thought it's what the members, the newest ones, could use. I've just never seen an owner do that. Now, support team manager is actually Paul Stevenson's son, Jacob. I've seen Jacob do things I've never seen any other company do. Reach out to me and tell me such and such try to pay. He had an issue. I don't know what his problem is. Sometimes seniors, get a little confused or whatever. And I love my seniors. Please understand it. But sometimes that does happen. So, instead of me not knowing that somebody even tried to pay, the admin fee or whatever and had an issue, he'll let me know so that maybe I could keep from losing a commission and having a new member inside the business just because he acknowledged that somebody was having an issue. Doing things I've never seen anybody else do in support. We have a Facebook support group with happy and active members. This is very, very important. If lower levels upgrade, they just pay the difference. So let's say if you came at G1000 and you want to upgrade to G2000, you get in a Facebook group, you see these people making crazy amount of income, and you're like, you know what? I think it's probably smarter for me to come into G2000. You go ahead and upgrade. You pay the difference in the admin fee, and you pay the difference to the sponsor for the package itself, and you're good to go. There is no, I got punished because I didn't come at G2000 in the beginning. You pay the exact same difference that you would have paid, and that's it. So Paul is more than fair when it comes to this stuff, y'all. And listen, not only that, I got one more thing I didn't put up here. If you come in the G1, let's say G2000, the G1000, the G500, 250, and 100, all of those are no pass-ups, okay? The only pass-up you'd ever have to give if you're joining another team that required you to give that pass-up, because I'm going to take care of that for you, is that you'd have to give away that one pass-up at the highest level. So Paul would literally say, if you got 50 people at the 1,000, the 500, 250, and the 100, that's your money. The reason he done this for a lot of people is because most of the people, when they come in lower, and they could use that to help them build up some more money, make some commissions, and then they'll upgrade. So you'll wind up making more money because you sponsored somebody, maybe who didn't come all the way in, but they made a couple of commissions lower. They know the business is real. They don't want to lose any money. And Paul was trying to give those people the opportunity to take some of that money so that they'll upgrade so that you can make more money in the process. That's pretty awesome, okay? The best owner I have ever worked with, point blank, period. I said it earlier, Paul Stevenson does an absolutely incredible job. So here's a little bit more artwork. I just show you finishing this off. Exitus Elite and 3-generation bonus training. That's going to be the gift plus Exitus Elite equals success. Sign up now, purchase package, and unlock your bonus system today. Anybody want to get in touch with me, y'all? Look, my phone number is in the description. My phone number is actually at the end of the video. I'm going to post it up there. And there's my phone number again. My cell phone is 910-379-3129. My email is gmail.shawn.com. That's all that's going to be available to you. So absolutely, y'all, reach out to me. Tell me you're ready to do this business. And what I do, y'all, is I send you the last person that came in, their link. So G1000, G2000, let's say it came in G2000. You come in underneath their link. This is going to be the happiest person in the world because we've got them qualified. Now, every person they put in is going to be their money. And then I'm going to take your link and do the exact same thing to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So I put inside a line of each other. So we're gifting each other in that sense that we're getting you qualified so that every person you put in will be yours. If you were ready to get in today and tomorrow your brother wanted to come in and you join another team, your brother, even though they may be excited because they heard you talk about it, that commission is going to be going to someone else, and your brother won't even be underneath you because they're going to be underneath somebody else that you signed up. Underneath me, I'm going to be putting that person in for you so that your brother or whoever it is, whoever you put in, will be your person, and I think that's a sweet thing to do, y'all. All right, message me on Facebook, absolutely. Feel free to call, text, or message me with any questions. This is all I do for a living. Well, plus being a dad to my little boy. He's 14 years old. He's getting big. He's still my little boy. He'll always be my little boy. I can tell you that. And I'm accessible every day. Thanks, and look forward to hearing from you. Let's make this year an absolutely incredible year, starting right now. P.S. You are going to love this. And trusted 7-year-old business, y'all. Should have put that there at the top too. I added it at the bottom when I realized I didn't put it in there. There's a 7-year-old business, life-changing income. And these are $1,000, $2,000, $500, and $1,000 commissions. I didn't want them to think it was just the $1,000, $2,000, so I did put this down here back in January. I made a $500 commission, 2020. So I might have to update these. I got a lot more commissions than this, but anyhow. All right, y'all. What do you need to do? You need to go ahead and reach out to me. You need to tell me that you're ready to do this business. You know it is right before Christmas. We got 12 more days before Christmas Eve, before the fat man starts coming down the chimneys. I got 8 chimneys in my 8 fireplaces, 3 chimneys inside my house. I don't know which one's going to be coming down. But, y'all, I can tell you, this is a great time of year. This is a great business, a great owner. I can breathe this business. You don't do 300 videos without believing in what you're doing and knowing you have an awesome business, and I don't see that changing. So, what are you going to get with me? I'm going to put your first member in for you just as soon as you contact me. I'm going to send that link. I even walk you through on the phone, y'all. I got 2, if not 3 people already. I know one's coming in Tuesday. He's already dedicated time. I got another one. He's been following me for years. He's finally going to be jumping aboard. And I got a guy, I'm not going to say his name, talked to him earlier, and he says we're trying to put him in. Whoever gets in first is going to get the next one underneath them, and then the next one underneath them. So it's not a race, but at the same time, it's nice to see somebody pop in first because I get to put the next one underneath them as fast as possible so we can get you qualified. Y'all, awesome business. Love it. Reach out to me. Tell me you're ready to do this thing. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Do put a like, y'all. Put a comment down there. If you enjoy my videos or if you enjoy the training that I provide, or anybody, man, in any kind of content, understand YouTube does change. Facebook changes. It evolves. It makes it a whole lot tougher. Usually it's not for the benefit of the creator. I can guarantee you that. So any kind of times you put likes and comments, it does help. And definitely subscribe to my channel, y'all, because I'll see you in the next video. All right, y'all. I appreciate it.